Every person in your life is an actor on a stage. They know their lines, they hit their marks, they play the role you have assigned them with perfect fidelity. The villain plays the villain, the hero plays the hero, the distant lover plays the distant lover. The problem is, you have forgotten that you are the director. You are sitting in the audience crying at a tragedy you wrote yourself. You look at the stage, at the difficult boss, the critical parent, the cold partner, and you think they are improvising. You think they are doing this to you, but they are not. They are following your direction. They are whispering your own doubts back to you. They are acting out your own self-concept. Today, we are going to walk out of the audience, step back onto the stage, and rewrite the entire play. Neville Goddard called this law, "Everyone is you pushed out." It is the most controversial, the most difficult, and yet the most powerful aspect of the law of assumption. It implies that there is no them, there is only you. And if there is only you, there is no one to change but self. The title of today's contemplation is "The World is You Pushed Out." Today, we are going to take back the power you have given away to strangers. We are going to stop fighting the reflection and start changing the face in the mirror. Let us begin with the mechanics of this reality. We are taught from birth that the world is objective, that it is hard, solid, and exists outside of us. We are taught that if someone treats us poorly, it is because they are mean. If someone loves us, it is because they decided to. We walk on eggshells hoping to influence these separate beings. We send long text paragraphs trying to make them understand. And yet, have you noticed? The more you try to convince them, the more they resist. The more you fear they will leave, the colder they become. The more you worry about money, the faster the bills arrive. This is not bad luck. This is the law of the mirror. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror in your bathroom. You are frowning. You look at the reflection and say, "I don't like that frown. Smile." The reflection does not smile. So you reach out your hand and try to physically force the corners of the reflection's mouth upward. You scrub at the glass. You yell at it. "Why won't you smile? Don't you love me?" You would be insane to do this. You know instinctively that the reflection cannot change until you change. It has no volition. It has no choice. It is a slave to your countenance. The world is that mirror. Everyone you meet is the reflection. They are reflecting your self-concept, your deepest beliefs about who you are and how the world treats you. If your core belief, your dominant feeling is, "I am always second best," then the world must populate your life with people who put you second best. Even if you meet a new person, a kind person, eventually, under the compulsion of your own energy, they will begin to treat you as second best. They cannot help it. They are drawn into the drama by your own vibration. Scripture says, "No man comes unto me save the Father within me draws him." The Father is your imagination, your consciousness. No one can enter your world unless you draw them in, and no one can behave in your world in a way that contradicts your assumption of them. This is a hard pill to swallow because it removes the luxury of blame. We love to blame. Blame feels righteous. It feels safe. I am the victim. He is the villain. But as long as you blame, you are powerless. If he is the villain, then he has the power. You have to wait for him to change. You are a slave to his whims. But if everyone is you pushed out, then there is no villain. There is only a messenger. He is showing you what you believe about yourself. He is treating you exactly the way you secretly expect to be treated. So, do you want to be right or do you want to be free? Because to be free, you must accept total responsibility for your reality. Now, Let us pause here. I know the mind is racing. Does this mean I created the abuse? Does this mean I am at fault for the tragedy? We must be very precise with our language. We do not use the word fault. Fault implies judgment. Fault implies sin. We use the word cause. You are the cause. You did not consciously say, I want to be heard. Of course not. But in the deep subterranean chambers of your subconscious, did you hold a belief that you were unworthy? Did you hold a belief that love is hard? Did you hold a belief that people always leave? The world has no choice but to prove you right. But here's the beauty. If you are the cause, you are also the cure. You do not need to go to them and beg for an apology. You do not need to force them to therapy. You need to go into the silence of your own being and change the script. Before we go deeper into the how, I invite you to make a commitment to this truth. This channel is a sanctuary for the woman who is ready to put down the victimhood and pick up the crown. We explore these depths every week. If you are ready to be the operant power, subscribe to this channel, join us, and turn on the notification bell so you are reminded constantly that the power is not out there, it is in you. Now, let us address the question that plagues every student of Neville Goddard: free will. But Eleanor, you ask, what about their free will? Can I really change how someone treats me? Isn't that manipulation? This is where we must leave the shallow waters of conventional morality and enter the deep ocean of metaphysics. Neville taught that in your reality, you are the only operant power. Others have free will in their reality, but in your reality, they are playing the roles you assign them. Think of a play. You are the writer, the director, and the lead actor. Everyone else is a supporting cast member. If you write a script where the lead actor is betrayed, the supporting actor must betray you. He has to. It's in the script. He thinks he is choosing to do it. He thinks he has his own reasons, but he is being moved by the invisible strings of your assumption. If you rewrite the script, if you change the character of the lead actor from victim to adoring queen, the supporting cast must change their performance. They must shift to match the new story. If the current actor cannot play the role of adoring husband, he will exit stage left, and a new actor who can play the role will enter. Or, and this is usually what happens, the current actor will miraculously change. The coldness will melt, the distance will vanish. They will say things to you that you only imagined in your head, and they will think it was their idea. You are not manipulating them. You are shifting yourself. You are moving to a new state of consciousness, and the world is rearranging itself around you. Let me give you a practical example of how this works in the wild. Imagine a woman named Sarah. Sarah believes deep down that she is invisible, that her voice doesn't matter. She goes to work. She sits in a meeting. She suggests an idea. Her boss interrupts her. Her colleagues look at their phones. Sarah goes home and thinks, they are so rude. They are disrespectful. I hate them. She has a mental conversation with her boss. In the shower, she argues with him. She tells him off. She imagines him being dismissive again tomorrow. She is writing the script for tomorrow. And tomorrow, the boss is even ruder. Now, let's say Sarah discovers the law of you pushed out. She stops. She realizes the mirror is just reflecting her own feeling of invisibility. She decides to change. She does not say a word to her boss. She does not file a complaint. She goes home. She sits in her favorite chair. She closes her eyes. She asks herself, how would I feel if I were the most respected woman in the room? She conjures that feeling. She feels tall. She feels valuable. She feels authoritative. Then she imagines a scene. She imagines the boss saying, "Sarah, that is a brilliant insight. Thank you." She hears it. She feels the handshake. She feels the satisfaction. She loops the scene until she believes it. She falls asleep in the state of respected. The next day she walks into the office. She carries that new feeling like a perfume. The boss looks up. He smiles. He asks for her opinion. Why? Did he take a kindness pill? No. Sarah moved. Sarah moved from the state of invisible to the state of respected, and the boss, who is just a reflection, had to reflect the new state. He had no free will to reject her because she had no doubt in her assumption. This applies to everything. It applies to your romantic relationships. If you believe men always cheat, you will push out men who cheat. Even a faithful man will be compelled to betray you to satisfy your belief. If you believe I am cherished, you will push out partners who cherish you. Even a cold man will warm up to match your frequency. It applies to money. If you believe money is hard to get, the world will harden to make it difficult. If you believe money flows to me easily, the world will soften and opportunities will appear. The world is an echo chamber. Stop shouting, "I am poor," and expecting the echo to say, "I am rich." Stop shouting, "I am lonely," and expecting the echo to say, "I am loved." You must be the first to speak. You must be the first to move. God never responds to need. God responds to seed, and the seed is your assumption. This brings us to the golden rule. Neville's interpretation of the golden rule is not just about physical actions. It is about imaginal acts. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This means never imagine for another what you would not want for yourself. When you imagine that someone is mean, gossipy, or failing, you are pushing that out. But because the world is you pushed out, you are also doing it to yourself. You are polluting your own consciousness. Every time you think a nasty thought about a politician, a celebrity, or a neighbor, you are drinking poison and expecting them to die. You are keeping the state of nastiness alive in your world. To be truly sovereign, you must go on a mental diet. You must refuse to entertain any thought about another person that is not lovely. If you have a difficult ex-husband, do not imagine him being difficult. Imagine him being peaceful. Imagine him being generous. Not for his sake, for your sake. Because as long as you imagine him as a monster, he must remain a monster in your movie. Release him from that role. See him as his best self, and in doing so, you free yourself from the drama. I want you to try something. Think of one person in your life right now who is causing you friction. Just one. Notice the conversation you've been having with them in your head. Are you arguing? Are you defending yourself? Are you pointing out their flaws? Stop. Right now, in this moment, rewrite the script. Imagine them standing before you. Imagine them saying exactly what you wish they would say. I am sorry. I love you. Thank you for everything. You were right. Hear it. Really hear the tone of their voice. See the softness in their eyes. Feel your own reaction. Feel the relief washing over the relationship. Do not wonder, is it true? Make it true in the imagination. Because imagination is the only truth. The 3D world is just the lagging shadow. If you do this, if you persist in this new version of them, they will change. They have to. Or they will drift out of your life peacefully to make room for someone who matches your new standard. Either way, the conflict ends. This is the ultimate secret of relationships. You do not need to work on your relationship. You need to work on your concept of yourself. When you love yourself, when you treat yourself as the prize, the world will rush to treat you as the prize. When you respect your own imagination, the world will respect you. So, stop waiting for the text. Stop checking their social media to see what they are doing. What they are doing in the 3D is irrelevant. It is old news. It is the dead past. Go into the closet of your mind. Shut the door. And there, in the silence, commune with the version of them that loves you. Sleep with that version. Talk to that version. And let the dead bury the dead. You are the operant power. There is no one else. There is no out there. There is only in here. I want you to seal this truth today. I want you to claim your power back from the shadows. Go to the comments below. Do not just listen, participate. Write this declaration. I am the cause. The world is my reflection. Write it to remind yourself that you are no longer a cork in the ocean. You are the ocean. Every time you see a reflection you don't like, a bill, a frown, a rejection, do not react. Say to yourself, I pushed this out. I can pull it back. I can change it and return to the vision of the wish fulfilled. It requires discipline. It requires a vigilance of mind that most people are too lazy to cultivate. But you are not most people. You are she who assumes. You are the one who has awakened to the game. The world is yours. It has no choice but to be what you assume it is. So, assume the best. Assume love. Assume abundance. Assume peace. Walk in the confidence of a queen who knows her kingdom is simply her own consciousness pushed out. I am she who assumes, and so are you.